Last time out we had 99 rated outfield players going up against 1 rated tiny goalkeepers in a penalty shootout. And a lot of you in the comments section wanted to see a reversal of that one, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. With 1 rated tiny outfield players going up against 99 rated giant goalkeepers. And just to make things even more difficult for the 1 rated outfield players, they'll have to score against the giant goalkeepers in tiny nets. Whereas last time I just showed the penalty shootout though. Today we'll be taking a look at the full match highlights. If the match results in a draw, then we will of course be taking it to a penalty shootout. Or if we do see a winner in the game, then I'll add in a separate penalty shootout between the two teams so that we can see how it plays out. So either way, you'll get to see full match highlights plus a penalty shootout. Keep leaving your video suggestions for me in the comments section down below, and you may just see your video idea featured on the channel in the not too distant future. I do read absolutely every single comment that's left for me, so if you do leave me a comment, then it will be seen. Last time out I set a target of 5,000 likes and you absolutely crushed it within the first 24 hours, which was absolutely insane, and if we could hit that target again, then that would be genuinely incredible. Also, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, then please do stick around and subscribe. Also, slightly random side note, but whereas last time the tiny keepers had hilariously baggy shirts within the edit menu, this time with giant goalkeepers, something even weirder has happened. Spring has sprung, and they appear to be flowering. Now though, today's video is a Champions League special with Liverpool taking on Spurs in the Champions League final. And although I'd quite like to see Spurs win it this weekend, personally I think it's going to be Liverpool. And taking a look at the match predictions on OneFootball, I'm definitely not alone in that opinion. And on that note, I just want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video. Through the app you can follow all of your favourite clubs, competitions and players and receive the latest news and updates as and when they happen. If you're ever going to miss a match, then you can follow live updates through the app and receive notifications every time there's a goal or other piece of news to report to you. And the app covers over 100 different leagues and competitions all around the world. So whatever clubs or competitions you're looking to stay up to date with, the OneFootball app should have you covered. This weekend, for example, you can be kept up to date with the latest Champions League news, and beyond that we do of course have the Nations League semi-finals coming up next week, and a summer ahead that's sure to be packed full of action. I've been using the app for a while now and I personally find it to be extremely useful. It's available for both iOS and Android, and the great news is that it's completely free to download, so if you haven't already got it installed on your phone, then there's no real reason not to give it a go. There'll be a link to the app in the description down below, and I highly recommend checking it out. Especially if you're a Spurs fan and you want to help get that Champions League final prediction percentage up. Also, big thanks to Lewis for sorting me out with the mod that's made today's video possible with the tiny goals. He's been a huge help lately, and in fact he's just finished a mod for a new career mode series that I'm going to be starting soon on my second channel. So if you're a fan of career mode content, then you may want to give that a look. Plus it'll feature face cams, so if you've not seen what I look like before and you're curious to do so, definitely go and check that out. There should be a link coming up right about now in the top right hand corner. Anyway though, let's get into the gameplay and let's see if either of these two teams can score against the 99 rated giant goalkeepers. The quality of football is no doubt going to be absolutely abysmal given that the outfield players are all 1 rated, but it should be a lot of fun anyway. Off the ball, these players are genuinely moving around quite quickly, yet as soon as they receive it they remember that they're meant to be quite slow. Anyway though, Mane's on the ball here. On the edge of the box, plays that across to Fabinho, heavy first touch, another heavy touch and it's got away from him. That was a good opportunity. Their first touches definitely let them down a bit there though, which I guess is kind of what you expect from 1 rated players. Throw in to come here for Alexander-Arnold, and that is one of the worst touches I've ever seen. Firmino moves it out wide to Salah, who plays it back to him. Not the best pass in the world though, I'm not going to lie. Here comes Andy Robertson storming down the left wing. What can he do here? He can cross it over really badly. Alexander-Arnold with the ball out wide, whips it across. And where on earth is the keeper going? And what happened there? He's nearly at the corner flag. Not entirely sure what he was doing there, but now he's just casually jogging back. Sissoko plays that one forward. Harry Kane's made a good run. It's going to drop for him, but of course he doesn't get any power behind the header whatsoever. Here comes Spurs on the attack once again. That's a nice ball through to Lucas Moura. And that looked weird. Nothing to see here at all really, just Lucas Moura's legs casually going through the keeper's arms. Van Dijk plays it forward to Wijnaldum. Nice little dummy there. What on earth was that though? Taking a look at this one on the replay, it kind of looks like he gets blown away by the wind, which I guess is entirely possible given that he's only got 1 strength. Firmino with the ball on the edge of the box, working his way around the Spurs defence very slowly. Turns that one back, takes it past a couple more, plays that one through, and they've dealt with it. In fact, they nearly scored an own goal there. What on earth happened there? Let's take another look at this one on the replay. Firmino plays it through. I'm not entirely sure if he even gets his foot to that. And then Vertonghen kicks his own leg and nearly scores an own goal in the process. That was pretty special. So it's 0-0 at the break. And to be completely honest with you, I reckon that these two teams could go at it all day and still not score a goal. Anyway, though, let's get into the second half. And maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe someone's going to score an absolute banger. In all probability, that won't happen, but you never know. Mane with the ball, plays it back to Andy Robertson, who whips it over. Even Ashley Young's not that bad at crossing. He probably is, actually. Here comes Spurs once again. Sissoko moves it out wide for Trippier. Fantastic ball forward. That ball, however, not so great. Mohamed Salah moves that forward to James Milner, who's come on as a sub. Can he make a difference here? Not a bad ball over. Drops for Shaqiri, and he's hit the post. That wasn't a bad effort at all. Not quite as good as Vertonghen's effort in the first half, but still pretty solid. Robertson throws it in, gets it back to Robertson, takes on his man. Liverpool are playing some good football at the moment. Henderson moves that forward. Milner's got it on the edge of the box, plays that through to Firmino. And I thought he was going to score for a second there. That was another good effort from Liverpool. And I don't even want to know what Firmino was doing there. Llorente plays that across to Harry Kane, who moves it back to Llorente. Spurs are playing some good passing football at the moment. They're absolutely exhausted, and they're playing some of their best football of the match. And they nearly scored there. I'm not entirely sure why Llorente just suddenly went rigid and left it, but there you go. Good stop from the keeper. Shaqiri's making a fantastic run here down that left wing. Firmino's picked him out. He's working his way into the box very slowly suddenly. What can he do with this one? Turns it past his man, plays it across, and that was nearly very good. Emphasis on nearly. Corner kick to come now then for Liverpool, and the player that's twice the size of everyone else has claimed it. What a surprise. If only there was a better way of doing things. Such as playing the pass on the floor, for example. Yeah, that might give them a better chance. Here come Liverpool on the attack once again. Shaqiri's back on the ball, down that left wing, plays it over, keeper claims it, and that is the final whistle. This one's heading to extra time. Brewster's got the ball out wide, plays that one over. Firmino wins the header, but it wasn't a great one. We are still seeing a replay though, because it probably is still one of the best things to have happened in this match. Second half of extra time to come now then. Let's see what they got in store for us. Probably not a lot. They might be one rated, but at the moment they're playing it around like prime Barcelona. Incredible passing football, and they nearly scored at the end of it. Harry Winks with the ball out wide, whips it across, Llorente's missed it. It's going to drop for them though, down the right wing. Takes it past his man, whips it across. Terrible first touch from Llorente there. On the plus side though, he wins himself a corner, which they're probably going to waste by playing it in the air. Yep. Brilliant. Brewster passes it across to Bobby Firmino, who moves it across to Mohamed Salah, turns it past his man, goes for it. Not the best of efforts though. Keeper saves it comfortably, and that is the final whistle. We're heading to a penalty shootout. 12% shot accuracy from Liverpool there, which isn't the best, and it may well be a sign of what's to come in the shootout. We've got 1 rated penalty takers up against 99 rated goalkeepers in a tiny net. Keeper's up first, and he might be sensational in goal, but not so much at penalties, and it shows. Can the Spurs keeper do any better though? He's taking a massive run up here, and he's hit the bar. Alexander-Arnold's the first outfield player to take, and he hits it wide. Alderweireld's up next then. What can he do here? He knocks it in off the post. He's meant to have 1 rated penalty ability, but that was incredible. Anyway though, Van Dijk's up next. Can he also score? Steps up confidently, but it's straight at the keeper, and I'm pretty sure he just went through the post. Captain Vertonghen's the next man to take then. Keeper dives out of the way, and he's gone straight down the middle and scored. This hasn't quite played out the way that I was expecting it to so far. They're all meant to be completely useless at penalties, yet Spurs have scored 2 of their 3 so far, and Lovren hits it wide. Spurs have won the Champions League. Is this a sign of what's to come though? Will Spurs win that Champions League trophy this season? I'm thinking that they probably won't, but you never know. Also, I put these 2 teams to the test in a simulated season within career mode, and it didn't exactly go so great. I started off at Spurs, got sacked from that position though, and had to take the Liverpool job instead, where I also got sacked and ended up back at Spurs again. Brilliant. Got sacked again, mind you, and the only team willing to offer me a job was Liverpool again. and this time they were kind enough to keep me on until the end of the season. Both teams were relegated. Liverpool did pick up 18 points though, so given the quality of their outfield players, I'd consider that to be quite a successful season really. And both teams even picked up a point in the Champions League. Decent. And if you're interested in seeing further proof of just how important goalkeepers are in simulated matches, then I highly recommend checking out a video that I put out earlier in the year where I gave Macclesfield Town a 99 rated goalkeeper and put them in the Premier League. If a 99 rated goalkeeper can carry a 1 rated outfield to 18 points, then you can probably already guess that a League 2 team with a 99 rated goalkeeper would be even more successful. Anyway though, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, leave it a like if you have done, and I'll catch you again next time.